Go. All right, so number 8, not too bad. Right? I'll just have to go in a few minutes. That's the way it works. So this one, we're going to be doing PIMDOS, transition, SEM1. Now for this one, you get lucky. You start with PIMDOS, right? Always start with PIMDOS. The arrow's on top, AS, arrow on top. Remember, 1, set transition, 2. So this is your 1, right? So there's only one step. That means you have it on one side. So in other words, collecting like terms. What is negative 4a plus a? So if I need 4 apples, but I have 1 apple. What you got, Paul? 3, good. I need 3, right? So I need 3 apples, okay? All right, now, how do I figure out to get the A alone? Now remember, this is a given, right? Yes. What did we do here? This was PIMDOS, right? So is that MD or AS? AS. Yes, we added them, so it's AS. Okay? All right, now what? Divide. So if I'm dividing, I can already go DM, right? Yes. Doing the opposite. Why divide? Because it's multiplying, right? Yes. It's negative 3 times A, so I'm going to divide the 3, but on both sides, yeah? Yes. All right, so what is 9 divided by negative 3? 3. Close. Yeah, because 9 divided by 3 is 3, but a negative and a positive make it negative. So we got A is equal to negative 3. Right? Nice? You got me? Tristan? Yeah? Paul? All right. We good, guys? All right, let's jump on this hard one. This is the reason I'm doing this. This one right here is the reason we do the steps. And the reason we use colors. Okay? I want to see what you're doing. Now, in geometry, you're not just going to do PIMDOS. You're going to tell me simplification, distribution, negative property or subtraction property of equality, division property of equality, right? So this is division property of equality. This is addition, right? So all you're doing is simplifying, right? So one side, simplify. Here, I want to distribute, right? So we want to go parentheses. So PIMDOS is first, right? Parentheses. Can I add these? I can't add a number and a variable, right? So I can't add those. All right? No other parentheses. Exponents. No exponents. Multiplication, division. From left to right. That's why this is coming up. Right here. From left to right. So we are MD. We already know it. Right? And then everybody on the block gets the paper. Okay? So you have to remember, everybody on the block gets a paper or half clamshell. I don't know how you want to think about it. But make sure you multiply everybody. And they get the whole paper. That means this whole negative 6 gets multiplied. So negative 6 times 6. What's 6 times 6? 36. So a negative and a positive? Negative. Negative 36. What's a negative and a negative? Positive. Perfect. And 6 and 4 is 24. Good. Right? Then just bring everything else down. Plus 5 in equals negative 7 in minus 36. Okay? Now again, we're doing PIMDOS. Is there anything I can multiply or divide? No. No. So now I go to AS. Can I add anything?
Yeah.
Can I add some like terms? So I have here, anything on this side? No. So I'm going to add these like terms. Now when I add variables, I want the variable in front. So this is when it's good to push it out in front. So what's 24 and 5?
29.
29. So I'm going to go 29 in. Then I'm going to bring this over. Does that make sense? I'm just organizing it. I want my variable first. Okay? Equals negative 7 in minus 36. Okay? Now what did I do? AS. Very good. I added, subtracted from left to right, right? All right. Any more I can add or subtract?
No.
No? Okay. What time is it then?
I say. Okay.
Transition, right? Do you have a variable on both sides?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So now you got to move the lowest variable. What's lower? Negative 7 or 29?
Negative 7.
Right? Now what if this was a 2? 2 in. Is negative 7 still lower? Yes, right? So remember, don't get tricked by a negative 7 and a 2 and going with the 2. And later on, you'll see why we move the negatives. Okay? Because when we do inequalities, it's really important to move the lowest. So I'm going to move the lowest by what?
Dividing.
No. By doing the opposite. It's adding, right? But it's adding a negative 7 in. So what's opposite of adding a negative 7 in?
No.
Subtracting a negative 7 in, which negative, negative, make a plus, right? So adding a 7 in. Does that make sense? So we're going to be, wait a minute. Let's go red. I'm adding a 7 in. And what I do to one side? That's right. Okay? Now, if I'm adding to both sides, that's a 2-step, yeah? Which means it's SA, yeah? Instead of AS, right? So now we just switched over to SA. And the arrow's on the bottom, right? Very important, okay? Just want you getting used to it so you know what you're doing. You're collecting like terms, you're moving your terms across the equal sign, balancing the equation. And what's 29 and 7? Nope.
36.
36. Adding them, right? Adding them. All right, 36 minus 36 equals negative 36. Okay? So, now what? Do you see why we keep our colors going? Right? So I know if I make a mistake in the red, I can fix the red. If I make a mistake in the green, I can fix the green, then fix the red. Right? And I can see all my steps rather than it all blurred with just pencil or black pen. You know what I'm saying? Colors. It becomes very, very, very helpful. All right, purple. And what now?
You gotta get the 36 in by itself.
Yeah. So now we went PIMDOS, transition, and now it's SADMAP. It's time to solve. Whenever you have a variable, number equals a number, bam, it's time to solve. Okay? So, do the opposite, right?
Yeah.
Subtraction, addition, SA again, right? SA again. You just did SA on transition, but you're going to do SA again, and it's the opposite of minus 36, so it's plus 36. Okay? Now I get 36 in equals what?
0.
0. Where did I get the 36? Oh yeah, 676, okay. So that's just 0. Boom. All right, now how do I solve?
You divide.
By?
36.
By 36. What's that called when we divide on both sides? DM, right? DM Opposite. And then what's 0 divided by 36?
0.
Good. So remember, a 0 on top of a number is equal to 0. But if you have a 0 on the bottom, right, that's undefined, okay? So those are two different things. This is just 0, and there's your answer. Boom. Good one, yeah? All right, let's do another one. Questions? Nope.